If you ever feel like you need food for your soul, turn on your radio and let the truth be told. Giving you the raw to keep you informed. Running it our way, our platform. Black excellence, a generation move. Give fuel to the youth until they minds like the room. B-Rock is the rebel. Spit knowledge, heat their game up like a kettle. Take it to another level. Dub City, the experience, no lie. Been around, move the game like a Jedi. Hot Rod, the wisdom of the killer. Then wake they mind up, you have no choice but to fill them. 3 minds are better than one, the collective. 3 points of view for the one, our perspective. So put your fist up if you're with me. I ain't in the clan, but I brought my hood with me. Truth be told. Yo, damn it. We back. We back like Mace. Nah, let me scratch that. Anyway, this your boy B-Rock. Hell y'all talking about. Got that boy Dub City in the building.
What's going on?
Got that boy Hot Rod in the building.
Yeah. I'm back like I left something
early.
Man, look, we coming at y'all another episode of Truth Be Told Radio. Today's discussion is olders versus elders. Basically, older niggas versus elders. Like, some niggas just older niggas. Some niggas we actually are more mature than a lot of niggas out here that's older than us. Like, a lot of niggas, it's a sad situation because a lot of niggas miss their prime and they want to relive their shit. Some niggas try to relive it through their kids. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have a nigga around here about 50 years old wearing a backpack with goddamn skinny jeans on, you know what I'm saying? And they hating on you because you about 25, 30 doing what they wish they could have did when they was 25 or 30, but they probably fucked their life off or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Just bullshit. But then you have the elder dudes. Those are dudes that'll put you on the game or let you know, look, we went through this right here. Y'all don't supposed to go through this. You supposed to do it better. Yeah, you know, just point you in the right direction, you know. A lot of times we don't want to hear the elders, but when they click, you be like, damn, they really said some shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's today's discussion. And we just gonna jump right into it. So, y'all want to flip a coin for that motherfucker?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I think the way I look at it is like, you got some dudes, man. You also gotta consider the date and the time. Like, you know, you got us, you know, we born in like the early 80s. And you got some of these other dudes, maybe like the 60s, 50s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of technology and shit back then. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see why some niggas is like real bitter. Because I'm quite sure if I was born in the 50s and shit like that, and I'm seeing all the technology and shit, you can go on Instagram and see ass and titties, or, you know, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of difference, you know,
Yeah.
back then than now. But sometimes shit like that can trigger that hateful dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
I can see where it could trigger it at, but my thing is a lot of those folks who did it back then, they had to actually learn a craft. You know what I'm saying? So let's use music as an example. A lot of those dudes actually learned how to use instruments. Versus nowadays, a nigga just get Fruity Loops, put a couple beats together, now he thinking he goddamn a superstar producer, huh? And then you go up against a dude like Dre or somebody like that, or let's bring in an older producer like Quincy Jones or something like that. These dudes can get in there and make what you made on the beat machine out of straight instrument uses. Or these folks know how to build a car from scratch. Where you like a lot of people now. I'm gonna use an example. I see some young kids how we were riding bikes when we were little. Them niggas don't even know how to change out an inner tube or nothing like that. They don't even know what the fuck I was talking about when I was telling them about changing out the inner tube. I was like, you don't know nothing about that?
So obviously it is pros and cons to the shit, but the example like you just made, you can't tell me if y'all niggas wasn't born back then where y'all was doing down there manual labor for jobs, to have fun, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you look at the circumstances now where it's like you have so much technology and shit that can hold your attention to where, yeah, I'm quite sure niggas back in the day, man, they probably like, damn, man, if we had that shit when I was growing up,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Definitely.
Or look at some of them old ass, I'm quite sure Ford wasn't about shit back then. You know what I'm saying? That's where they came up with the found on the road dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, cars now so computerized and they got the shit down packed now to where, shit, man, shit, you gotta take the car to the dealership in order to get the shit serviced. Back then, you could take it to the mom and pops or shit. You can do it yourself. Not saying you can't do it yourself now, but back then, they don't have, 6.5-inch screens, touch screens, GPS, and all this type of knowledge and shit. And as a matter of fact, shit, they catching up now.
Yeah.
Some older folk don't even know how to use a goddamn computer. They probably sitting in there, hey, youngster, cut on this goddamn computer for me. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why these niggas mad as fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where you coming from with that. Like, because I don't heard from a lot of them, man, if I had it like that back in my day, but you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of stuff, as time progressed, a lot of stuff get better, it get easier. But, like you said, it's pros and cons to the shit, too. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of older people that's keeping up with the times, you know what I'm saying? They're tech savvy. So you got an older dude that know how to go on there and do a podcast or do a blog or videos, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
With the Instagram. Because it's like, well, damn, that's all y'all had to do. But the downside of that, I use music again. Yeah, you got a lot of niggas that coming out now, but ain't nobody selling. Shit just different now. These folk don't work the way out the way y'all can't really get nothing. But look at the 90s. Niggas was able to sell, man, millions of copies. Like, they were actually able to make some real good money.
I think it got something to do with passion. Like, for example, like with the music thing, like you just brought up. Like back then, shit, you go to work, you go to school or whatever. You got time to miss your girl. You know what I'm saying? You got time to do a whole bunch of shit without no distractions.
Yeah.
But you look at the situation nowadays, it's like you can easily send a text to see what your girl doing or some shit like that. And let's say you're a musician. You know what I'm saying? What kind of passion you getting, especially if you trying to do R&B. Shit, the only thing you're going to be talking about is sex. You know what I'm saying? Because, how you going to be saying you missed the chick when she just a goddamn, phone click away?
Yeah, she could be on the other side of the world, goddamn.
Right.
Yeah.
You can Skype her. Shit, you can have goddamn Skype sex or whatever the hell, skeet in the goddamn computer screen. You know what I'm saying? But back then, you had to wait until you get out of work to see your chick, or you had to wait to finish, or you more focused on doing whatever it is you're doing. And then by the time you get off, you had that ability to miss That's why them songs, man, shit, we listening to all these good ass oldies to this fucking day.
I mean, we grown to appreciate the shit because they,
Right.
you know, these motherfuckers took time to make this shit, put that work in and make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But now everything's so fucking instant. It's like, all right, that's why the shit, niggas' music today don't last that long because
Hell no.
you waiting, you so accustomed to, all right, next week somebody else about to drop.
Right.
Yeah.
So that nigga, his whole little wave is done in 7 days. This nigga got a 7-day wave,
shit-
goddamn, and this shit over with. Back in the day, motherfuckers, nigga, you had to wait goddamn half a year to get a nigga album.
Yeah. You
You
get
know what I'm
another one.
saying?
But shit, the music that they drop, the shit is the quality is so good. So shit, nigga, you can Dr. Dre that shit, man. Shit, you can wait till 2-3 more years before you drop another album because them 8-9 songs on your motherfucking record can last, and that shit so clean and good to where shit you know, damn, this shit so good right here. Shit, he ain't gotta drop an album, you know, until the next time. And once those songs is over and done with, shit, you ready for the next project.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that, like, I can think of, like Bone. Like, when they came out with their little EP, that was, what, like, 6 songs? You were riding off the 6 songs, like, for the love of money and all that. You rolled off that motherfucker till East 99 dropped. And that what that was in 95, 96 when they finally dropped that one. That was, like, what, 2-3 years after that first release, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it was so much like first of the month. That shit rolled out so long,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But now I have people to say, hey, you heard that new set of set? Damn, did he just drop an album?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, this new album he just dropped. Damn, well, the other one, I just started listening to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got time to let that shit marinate, home.
Man, it could be a hot song, man. I listen to that motherfucker 7 days straight. After that shit, I'm done with that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was talking to this young chick, and she like, oh, well, you ain't heard that new Young Black? I'm like, who the fuck that is? Oh, yeah, this his second album. Like, I ain't never heard this nigga name before. She like, what? I'm like, who that is? You gotta listen to it. He on the album number 2. I'm like, damn, when he tried album number 1? So I'm like, shit, that shit crazy here. But to get back to your point when you said it's a good thing and a bad thing with the older generation keeping up with the time. The bad shit that I just don't like is seeing all these old ass niggas out here trying to dress young. Nigga goddamn 60 years old and he goddamn going to get their hair braided, going to the back.
Well, hold on. Well, hold on now. The clothes now, it's probably more fresher back then, man.
I get that, but you know when a nigga, you like R. Kelly when he putting them pictures and he had like the lime green. Come on, bro.
Yeah, now now come on. Far as hairdos and shit,
Like, come on, bro.
I ain't gonna really trip.
Bro,
Like-
you ain't gonna be no 60
Put-
years old and cornrows in your head.
Well, put Pusha T with about 40 on him, and he still like he ain't cutting them plats, but
But he don't
I-
look
I-
his age though. He
don't look
Yo,
his
it's
age.
different when you
But-
look your age when you don't.
My thing is this. Like I said, when my hairline start receding, then when I'm gonna get rid of my shit.
Yeah, but when that shit turn that
If I
cul-de-sac,
can-
it's
yeah,
gone,
when it
bro.
go in that cul-de-sac, it gone.
It's over with,
As long
bro.
as I still can grow all my hair out,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I wear a fro, I wear damn cornrows. It wouldn't even really matter to me. But when that shit start going away, I'm gonna cut that shit off. 'Cause I look at it like I see a lot of these white folks. They can be old as a motherfucker still wearing certain hairstyles, and they're like, well, that's just a white folk. But then all of a sudden, a black person, oh, nigga had to have a clean cut. You have to do this as a black dude. But these white folk can do all this shit up to they goddamn 1,000 years old, huh? And they just like, well, that's just them, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't, in a way, you can't compare that shit because it's just two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of folks might say the way Lil Wayne was dressing at one time. You know, he had the rock style with all the tattoos and shit like that. But now you might see him now, he might have on some jogging pants and a white tee and some fresh shoes. And you be like, damn, he look more fresher than, you know. Like you see a lot of cats, man, they might be young as fuck, but drugs and all this other kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know, or you might not even doing drugs, but you wearing shit that people be like, what the fuck is you wearing? Or why the fuck this nigga looking like? You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like everybody was, you know, on Gucci Mane for putting like the ice cream on his face and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, it can be your style, but if you have a clean way of looking or making it look appealing, then hey, you might can get away with that shit.
Yeah.
But if you like this old ass nigga at the goddamn family reunion and he got a FUBU jersey on or some shit like that, with some blue jean pants or the jersey tucked in the pants, and goddamn the Melange 124 shoes on or some shit like that, then you might be like, come on, dog, you need your motherfucking ass with. But you got some NFL owners, or NBA owners, they might have, you know, a suit on with some fresh J's on or some shit. You know, some older people got like a decent shoe game or something.
Yeah.
To me, it just depends on your style and how you make it.
It all depends on what you wear.
Yeah, that's what I just said. It depends on you. Because I've seen where a billionaire owner that's white can walk in the room with some damn Levi's on and some dirty ass Chucks. And then everybody be like, yeah, you know he got all the money. Look, he ain't even trying to dress like it. But as a black dude, if you walked in down like that, we already looking at your appearance. Damn, why the nigga ain't got a suit on? At least, you know, why he coming in looking like a bum? Yeah. They're like, okay, well, maybe he thought that was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like how my dude J. Cole dressed now. We know J. Cole got some kind of paper. But look how he dressed now. Versus when he first came out, he was doing the varsity jackets and, you know what I'm saying? Now, dude just come out with some damn jogging pants, some old dirty, look like some Jordan 1s. He look like he comfortable as hell. Yeah. And I'm like, for anybody, just do you. I think you get to a point you be like, fuck what everybody think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to impress y'all. Nigga, like, did what I want to wear. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with you though with the older nigga with the FUBU jersey on, with the larger ones on. Like some of that shit, I be like, nigga, your short way too big, but them shoes way too big on you. And, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, they been sagging.
Yeah. Then you gotta sag, like, some of the shit, like, okay, it's ridiculous, man. I mean, even me right now, as a young dude, but still a little older, I still don't like my pants to sag. That shit get on my nerves. But I don't see some dudes older than me who pants sag. I'm like, dude, that don't bother you? You're an older dude. You're supposed to be setting examples. And, you know, I know we don't got off the subject somewhat, but going back to the olders and the elders, like, it's a lot of niggas out here that just older dudes. So, you know what I'm saying? You just a older nigga, that's it. But I don't have some elders to where I don't walk in like a suit store. Let's say I walk in K&G. I see an older dude got on a suit. It was an older dude. It was a Muslim dude. And he had on a suit, but his bow tie, he made a tie out of the long tie. But he made like a bow out of it, you know what I'm saying? But the bow had like crazy colors in the bow. But his suit wasn't crazy colors. And I'm asking him, hey man, like, the way he did it, you gonna check out his tie and his shoes, huh? You know what I'm saying? And I came up and asked him that, and the first thing he said, hey young man, let me put you on to something. Dude showed me how to make a bow out of the long tie and everything, you know what I'm saying?
But some older niggas is kind of like, some so fixed on trying to compete with young dudes where
I think that would have boiled down to right
they don't have time to say, hey youngster, let me put you on game, or let me tell you something, you know what I'm saying, or let me fill your head up with some advice or something.
I'm gonna give y'all a good example, and we probably all experienced this. Remember when we were younger and all the older niggas coming around taking our hole. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a car, they had a good, decent job then, and we were just getting out in the game.
Yeah.
And these niggas coming snatching up. Oh, we like, damn, we can't get no bitch because now they, I need a nigga with a car. Oh, I'm just fucking with older niggas.
You know, some of them hoes, man. Some of them like, man, all niggas my age is too immature and all that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it might be some of them older niggas was immature. But I'm thinking about it now, like, why y'all niggas were coming back for, like, right
them
now,
niggas-
we ain't going back up to the high schools and trying to get the young hoes.
Shit, them niggas were giving them whole Reeboks every motherfucking 2 for $89 every goddamn week. Getting them a ride and shit like that, you know.
Baby fat jackets on and shit.
Yeah, you got the money, you got the ride and shit. That what the shit was, attracting the chicks at that time.
That's crazy, man. Like, and I mean, like I said, when I think about that, we ain't going back up there. We ain't parked in front of the high school when they get out of school and shit, trying to scoop up the young shit because we got right. Cause everybody got a nice ass car now.
Yeah,
A lot of them young niggas still on the school
I
bus
remember
shit.
going to the mall and on a Saturday, man, just hanging out. And the older nigga that was old enough that had to clean that car will ride through that motherfucker like 8-9 times. Just for a motherfucker to see his shit. And just to get some bitches and shit. You know, we walking, so we don't know nothing about it. Like, damn, that nigga got that shit clean.
Yeah, that nigga clean as
He ain't doing shit, but just got that.
But hey,
Trying to
y'all
be seen
remember?
and shit.
Y'all remember on a Saturday night at Greenbrier Mall and shit? Like niggas come through beating the block down and shit. Like it was a couple of times we done seen some niggas in like a short dog lack or something with the TVs and the headrest playing the goddamn fuck movie. You know what I'm saying? With all the windows down or some shit like that. In a way, man, I kind of miss them motherfucking days, man. Like now.
But hold on, I can say that I feel like it's a bunch of old niggas who ain't grew up who able to get the shit now. But back in the day when they was a little younger, they couldn't get that shit. So now they 50 trying to get the rims and the fucking beat in the car
Yeah,
and dress the way they should have been dressing back in the day.
yeah.
So I can understand if a nigga trying to do it that way. Like, nigga, I couldn't afford this shit in my 20s. In my 30s, now I'm 50, now I'm making a little something. I'm
But-
about to stun on them bitch.
And I can see that too. I mean, even now, like, I be talking to young niggas at my job. I be trying to put the little young niggas on game. The nigga be John to me because I still be talking about Reeboks, Jabot jeans. Nigga like, Sean, you still got Jabot? I'm like, hell yeah, I still got Jabot jeans. They like, man, hell no, you old as hell, you wear Jabot jeans. And I was like, well, during the time they made Jabot jeans, I like how they designed jeans back then. It's like they care more about the product. We used to catch like some Nietzsche jeans, some academics, some shit, and you see how they designed their jeans back then. You know what I'm saying? I remember Doug used to buy like Rockaware jeans, and them be like $80 jeans, and I used to be like, damn, those shit cost me. But when I see them, I'm like, damn, but them jeans gonna last you forever, huh? You know what I'm
Motherfucker
saying?
did last years, boy.
They
did last some
Yeah,
years.
they last.
Yeah,
and
the quality
and the
was on
quality was just crazy. And you remember they made shit bigger back then anyway. So
Now everything is unisex.
yeah, everything unisex.
If you
now.
don't see your size, nigga, you gotta lose weight.
You know what I'm saying?
Got the hips,
And nigga didn't think about we gonna get old and you gonna get old. If you don't take care of yourself, you gonna get that getting older weight on you and shit like that. So now everybody built different and shit like that.
But hold up, man. Some of these fashion places be manipulating niggas and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your size is a 36 or some shit like that, and you go pick up the 36, and you get home and that shit be tighter than a motherfucker.
That motherfucker be a 28 when you get home.
You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, this is my motherfucking size.
nigga. I had to learn how to, nigga. You gotta read everything in the tag, nigga. You can't just look at the number no more, nigga. You gotta
Yeah,
read.
but like some shit
be
might be
regular
cut
cut.
different.
That
Slim,
motherfucker.
Boot
Hey,
cut,
all season
crew
shit
fit.
say
Got ass crack cut. Nigga.
look, all season shit that said what that shit said on the tag, buy 2 times bigger your size when you after wash it shrinks. And I'm looking like, what?
Shit,
man.
Levi's had an article where they were saying certain jeans don't wash them. Don't wash them. Because they might shrink or whatever the case might be. Yeah. They tell you don't wash them off.
So what, you just gonna take it to the cleaner every time you need to?
Shit, I guess they figured maybe you might wear that motherfucker once every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, hanging that bit back up, man.
And hang that bitch back up.
Damn. Like I said, man, look, the Jabot jeans I got, some of the like, and then to see the circle of life, like some of the shit we were doing, like now I don't heard people dissing Air Force Ones, but now look, they kind of slowly coming back in style.
Yeah, they are.
So my thing was to be like,
I think with Air Force Ones, I think it depends on what city. Like New York, Air Force Ones never going out of style.
Yeah.
They always have different colors and shit like in New York.
yeah, I don't think that never, cause yeah, everything. Like I just been seeing them a lot lately, and even the young dudes come up, man, I gotta get some of the Air Force One. Y'all used to fuck with them Air Force One back then. I'm like, hey, yeah, man. When Nelly dropped that Air Force One song, that shit was like had everybody going crazy. I said niggas was messing with it, but it went real crazy. Oh, Nelly was hot like that back then. Hey, God damn. Yeah. And nigga, you call yourself a rapper? How the hell you don't know about the old rappers before you? Like y'all niggas crazy.
But to defend some of these old dudes, man, it's like like some of these niggas probably had kids at an early age. You know, a lot of life or some shit may have happened. And once the kid growed up, or once they divorced their wives or some shit like that, they might have a passion for shit that they couldn't do when they was in that time. So they probably say, shit, now I'm divorced, kid grow up, I got money in my pocket. Shit, I want to go to the store and buy me some fresh J's or something.
That's a good thing you just said.
You know?
Divorce, because if you look at a lot of old men who still try to act young as fuck, they ain't got no goddamn lady at the house.
I mean, that's a different subject on a different time,
Yeah,
because
that shit make a lot of sense.
it'll go back. We talked about that one time before, like having that player stage.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say, if, like how you just saying, what if a dude got married early? Got married at a younger age, and then they don't been together 20, 30 years, and then got divorced.
A lot of our parents, man, a lot of them probably had kids around 21. You know, that early stage, because like we was talking about at the beginning of the show, you didn't have internet and all this other bullshit back then.
Yeah.
So shit, what it is for you to do? Shit, fix on cars, ride bikes,
Yeah.
fuck, you know what I'm saying, go to little parties, do drugs or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was very limited back then on the type of fun that they were having versus the fun that we can have today.
Yeah.
So a lot of them people probably grew up real early. And
Yeah.
that way, now, once they free from all the bullshit, now, shit, man, I wanna go get me a motherfucking Corvette or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We might be looking at, oh, this nigga goddamn having one of the midlife crisis or some shit, but
Hey,
shit,
and
man, the nigga might be free.
It's funny that you just said that. Me and my baby mom was talking about it the other day. She was saying when her mom and daddy got divorced, she like, they still school age. They finally went over their dad's house. This nigga done got a two-seater Corvette. They like, hold on, how the fuck we gonna all fit in that mug? And they were like, well, he having a midlife crisis, huh? You know what I'm saying?
But what people fail to realize is, like, you can be living right now. You living, but you probably ain't living.
Yeah, and that what she was saying.
You might be working, but your fucking life is on pause.
Yeah, she was saying when him and her mama were together, all they did was go to church. They lived in the church. But all of a sudden, when they got divorced, he get him a two-seater. Mama dressed like they never seen her dress before, and she going out damn near every night of the week. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look at what happened right after the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all was together,
I bet when that nigga was together, he probably was 40.
yeah,
That nigga, you know, that nigga might be 59. Actually, his body might be 59, but once he divorced the chick or the kids grew up and all that shit, instead of him getting older, those 59 years probably slowly deducting itself.
yeah, it slowly came off of him.
And his life was probably just on pause for so fucking long to where once it became unpaused, the niggas start fucking living.
Yeah.
Think about all the niggas that's going to work doing UPS or this hardcore shit, and you got some of the women, you know, no disrespect to some of the women, but they probably doing like a hairdresser job or administrator assistant job or some shit, and they're going to work looking good all the time. But the dude coming home, back hurting, all this shit.
That nigga looking
You know,
rough, you know what I'm
right.
saying? And that we had a subject about that before. We were talking about that. And remember, I was saying something about, you notice how a lot of the older dudes, they had like real strenuous jobs, but the wife didn't have a job like that. So when you see them in the picture, the guy will normally look older, but the woman, the wife, whatever, they'll look younger. They'll still have the youth. So it's like you can tell they wasn't working like that. But the man, he got arthritis. You know, he got all these.
Yeah, I mean, men didn't think about the long-term effects of that shit. They just thought, like, you know what, this is what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Go out here and bust his ass, take care of his family. While like your lady just stay at home and make sure the house in order.
Yeah.
Like that's what it was.
But then, but then times don't evolve now
Now
to
niggas
where
got
nigga looking
damn-
old as hell, the wife still looking young, so young nigga checking for her,
Yeah.
and then you old as hell, and now you out here buying some pussy, huh? You out
Role
here being-
reverse, nigga. Now the
Now you
niggas
a
out
sugar
there
daddy.
working and the niggas in the house. Looking young, looking like bitches. Goddamn.
Niggas in there with soft hands and shit.
So I mean, I understand it is some older dudes who just bitter and mad as fuck. But in a way, I can kind of see why they the way that they are. Like
Yeah.
Hot Rod just said, the young niggas might be in the house playing PlayStation and shit, while they girl, you know, at work, and all you got to do is lay the dick down, or you know, wash a couple of dishes and take the trash out, and everything cool. But back then, them niggas moving motherfucking heavy metals, sheetrock,
Yeah.
picking up transmission. Speaking of that shit, man. Shout out to my dude Kurt, man, wherever the fuck he is. I remember he said back in the day, man, he was so far with the cars and shit, to where that nigga, he said he was going down the street on a bike with a transmission on his shoulders, nigga. That's how serious he was. He's like, man, cool, I used to have a transmission on my shoulder riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know how broke down a nigga will be on a bike? And you gotta balance yourself. You balancing yourself from the stomach down. And you got a motherfucking transmission on your fucking shoulder, nigga.
Oh shit.
So if I was an old ass nigga, hey, y'all be pissed off.
Yeah, why you got that new nigga goddamn driving the hell out of his girl car while she at work, goddamn.
But get
Niggas,
this up.
Dog that motherfucker out.
The old nigga broke down in a motherfucker. His wife, you know, shit, getting some young ass nigga who, you know, cleaning the pool or some shit like that. Oh, this nigga wants some J's or some motherfucking shoes or something. She find this nigga 4-5 pairs, you know, and dude dropping it off in the wife.
yeah. Hell no.
Why you
man.
think about you got folks who been married about 30, 40 years getting divorced now?
Yeah, now that shit confused the hell out of me.
That shit
That
crazy,
be, I'm
man.
like, how long y'all been married? How long y'all been through what? And now y'all getting a divorce? That's crazy.
that's crazy.
And y'all up in age. What the hell y'all finna do?
I don't know, man. Like I said, they say when a woman turn 40, that pussy get the goddamn jumping dog. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it may get the jumping, but shit, a lot of other shit stop. You know what I'm saying? They about to hit menopause and goddamn the eggs ain't goddamn, you know.
But some of them older chicks now, you know, they catch a young cat or something, they'll make them feel younger than ever. You know, shit all of a sudden start working. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. My thing, I mean, oh man, I get into a whole new topic with that, huh? But going back to this, I say I agree with you. We got older niggas, we got elder dudes. I can kind of sympathize why some older niggas are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? But I think as the generation goes on, like, we need to build up the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling my son, or y'all tell some young dudes, or you tell your daughter, we kind of preparing them to start doing this shit early. Because I told my son, shit, daddy was a late bloomer. I ain't started traveling until my late 20s because nobody was around to put me onto that. Now, you 8, 9 years old, now you know about traveling already. You got a passport already. So by the time you get to my age, man, you've been on damn near travel everywhere in the world.
But shit, not only that, you gotta teach them about taxes, property.
Yeah.
What you need to be flooding in their head right now is property and owning shit. You know, cause you know, when we coming up, like we late bloomers on credit and all that kind of shit. What the first thing a nigga gonna want soon he turns 17 in high school? Shit, he want a fly ass whip.
Yeah, you want a whip for them hoes?
To the credit game, to the people at the credit bureaus, they look at this young ass nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of my partners, he got an older. I think his son's 17, 18. He just went out there and bought a whip and shit, and he like, they repoed the shit, and his son at the house mad as fuck. I'm like, dude, what you been doing to keep that bitch? I'm like, shit, your ass should have showed him how to work and pay that shit on time, and what are the consequences of not doing that shit. Like,
cause I would tell
we can't blame the youngest because we ain't teaching them.
Right.
You know, I can't get mad at no old person. Well, I can, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have that example. Because the shit is a generational bullshit that's been passed down. You pass down bullshit on top of bullshit on top of bullshit.
Yeah.
And now we're dealing with the effects of that shit now.
Yeah,
shit, by the time you learn about credit and you pull your shit, your mama done had the light bill in your shit already. You know, that's for the black folk neighborhood.
Like, for instance, like you said, we late bloomers and shit. We been getting past bullshit. I was always told, get a good job.
Yeah, go to school, get a job.
Go to school so you can get a good job. Now, man, fuck a job. Honestly, fuck school. You know what I'm saying? Look, we can teach, like you going off you said, dog, we can teach about ownership. It's a lot of shit you can do where you can cut corners. And you can still be successful as hell.
With all the technology.
Yeah, especially with the technology. Like, my son was like, Dad, I can't wait till I get old to get a job so I can help you out and I can use money and stuff. I was like, no, I don't want you to get no job. I said, create a job. I said, I want you to create a job. And then you hire some people to work for you.
Shit, your job could be investing.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I told a nigga at work, and how ironic that is. I told a nigga at work. I told this dude he's like 22 years old, but he's staying with his aunt, and dude saying that, you know, he want to move out and shit like that or whatever. I said, hey man, you know, you're in a good position right now. You know, stack your paper or whatever, and shit, why don't you go get like a nice little condo for like $50,000? You know what I'm saying? Your fucking mortgage be like $400-500 versus going to go get an apartment for a 1-bedroom in Atlanta nowadays, which is like $1,000+.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stay in the condo forever. But at the same time, you have that shit, you'll probably stay in there for a good little minute. Now you got property. You got history. You building shit. You know what I'm saying? Versus, man, I can't wait to get out my motherfucking, you know, aunt house or whatever and go get me an apartment and shit. And you go get this apartment, or like Hot Rod said, dude go and get this car, and the note like, you know, shit high as fuck, and your pockets on rabbit ears, and goddamn you can't afford the shit. And then what's going to end up happening? You're gonna go right back to the parents or the aunt house or whatever, and now you got to start back over again. And now and you got to find a way to get like a fresh new start all over.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that comes from just not having that general guidance. Like I'm saying, we didn't have a lot of the stuff coming up, but now we know. So now it's up to us to pass that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be damned if my son grow up thinking the same way I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm talking that shit into him. His mama talking some other shit into him about having a job. That's a totally different ballgame. But like I do shit now since I know more about the credit game. Like I put him on my account as an authorized user. But I'm building the card up. He's 9 years old. By the time he get to the point where he want to get a credit card, he gonna be like, God damn, I got A1 credit.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll just put him on there as authorized user. Don't give him a card. He can use it when he's 18 or whatever the case, but I'm gonna make sure that this help builds his shit up versus putting a damn light bill in his name and then it get cut off.
Right. And once it build up, he'll have plenty of time to get a car.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Show that nigga, hey, let's go get some property or something.
Yeah, since we know about that now.
Yeah, go get that property, because at least you building shit. And, you know, the more you fix on the property or whatever, you building, you know, more equity in the house and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, since that's like the topic for today, as far as like, you know, we had older niggas give us game and shit like that, you know, but it's not as much as how we want it.
Yeah.
So with us, you know, mid-30s, shit, soon we're gonna be knocking on 40 soon. So it's like, I just feel like it's the people in our generation, it's up to us to be the OGs for the young people coming up. At least the ones who want to listen.
Who want to listen, yeah.
You know, but even if they don't want to listen, we gotta try our best to kind of, you know, drilling in their minds, drilling in their brains, because I'm quite sure there was a time where we didn't want to hear that shit.
Yep.
You know, and then somebody was trying to, you know, spit some shit to us and we wasn't listening. You know, maybe right now we would appreciate it if they would have kept coming back like, hey man, you know, what you doing? You know, or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, for my take on it, I understand how some older niggas might be real bitter and pissed off, you know, and sometimes it can be, you know, during the time frame you was born and how life was during that time, you know. But at the same time, you know, you still feel some kind of way when you like, damn man, you know, some of these old niggas, they got the info and shit. Instead of telling you like, boy, you better goddamn look at it. I bet he fuck up. I hope that nigga fuck up. You see what I'm saying? You know, at least talk to us, man. You know?
Nigga, they put the torch out, goddamn.
Right.
It's up to us to light that motherfucker back up and pass that shit, man.
Yeah.
Or we, shit, as a people, black people, we ain't gonna make it, goddamn.
Hell no.
And now shit is real serious now.
So man, we gonna wrap that up.
We ain't gonna make it.
Man, we gave y'all a pretty good show today. That's what we got it, man. Just, I guess we gotta be the elders now, this generation. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Early. This been your boy B-Rock. Hell y'all talking about the boy Dog City.
Biatch.
Got that boy Hot Rod.
Hell yeah.
Straight up. We gonna get back to y'all on Truth Be Told Radio.